Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the part of the world. Welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please don't fail to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for those that are already subscribed to my channel. May God bless you all. Please share this video to your friends and family, to the member of the society. This case that you are about to watch is a case of tenant and landlord. Please stay tuned as the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, please enjoy the rest of your day and bye for now. Ciao.
Contribution. Thank you. Madam, good afternoon. Can you please tell us your name?
My name is Elizabeth. You have given a microphone because that's the stress she was giving us at the present. My name is
What I
Elizabeth.
mean that we give you mic to boost your.
You can dress back a little. No, dress back.
No, they never say. They not say you come together like they say you dress back. Yes, okay.
Yeah, you shift again. Yeah.
Please bear with us as we want to make the audio audible. I believe it's her nature to speak with that tiny voice. It was on before.
Life is amazing with Abby. Line in.
Alright.
Hello.
Alright, tell us your name.
Okay. My name is Elizabeth Adamu.
Okay. Tell us what brought you to.
I come here because of my husband. I've been tired, frustrated by him. I'm not free. Always problem. I've been having business. He come for the business and spoil the business for me. Come for business and spoil the business for me.
How?
Come for business and my business place and spoil the business for me where I'm selling food. So I don't know what is the problem.
Madam, I will advise you to not to use Indian.
Okay.
Indian in the sense that you spoil the business for me. She put sansan for the
Yes.
business. She put
Yes,
poison.
please.
You know, listen, I just want to educate you. Parabale, take and easy. We know they use idiom here. And now waiting you talk. Now they go take judge you. And not be only we when they judge you. Now people when they watch us, our lawyer, our comrade, our fans, now then they contribute. You no need to say it don't make life tire for you. Yes, it's good. You can say that. How it will make life tire for you? You go come state as follow. You go come the talk am. It don't spoil my business for me. Shey he pour water for your business, he break am. Na so they take the talk am for here so that everybody go
So for the
understand.
business, he come into my shop.
Okay, let's do it this way. He marry you, abi?
He marry me.
All the proper way.
Yes.
Pay your dowry.
He pay.
How many years na don dey for
He
the
pay 22 years.
22 years.
And this is our son.
Now you look young like a girl like this. 22 years. How many wife you marry?
He marry you.
Na only you.
Yes.
How many times when I don't go police station?
Well, never, the last time I got police station, but they just called him.
How many years ago?
About That was last year.
Last year. Before last year, how many times I don't go police station?
Well, I've never got to police station.
Or they beat you always?
Yes.
In that 20-something, he has been beating you?
Yes, he has been beating me.
Okay, it's a woman beater.
Send me outside, sleep outside. Always sleep outside. Any small thing you lock door.
And even, how old is your son now?
He's 22.
He's 22. You are 20.
Yeah, 20.
Okay, the marriage is 22 years.
Yes, sir.
He is 20.
Yes, sir.
20 now adult now.
Yes.
I don't want to hear your voice first, so sorry to say. Give your son, and your son will tell us everything first.
And then shift back because of you. That's why I asked you to shift back. Your leg is outside the camera.
Master, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Tell us your name.
I'm Shedrack Adam.
I hope you know you are on Human Rights TV.
Yes, I know.
Okay, I don't want a situation whereby you say they take you unaware. So the whole world is watching you, and what you are going to say now is nothing but the truth that we amend your family positively. We are not a destroyer, we are not pests. We build, we repair, we fix home, broken homes, even home that has been torn apart, you know. So we are here to see all we can do possibly to make sure we restore peace in your home. So what you're going to tell us, you know, we prompt the peace that we're going to render to your family. That means you're going to say nothing but the truth, then we know where to come in.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was in primary school while I was seeing my dad beating my mom. Since that, I was very, very little. Every time they went out together, then the next thing, at night, 12, they start fighting. Mommy, wetin happen again? Wey my daddy dey beat you. Nothing. Always nothing dey talk. Okay. During school time, okay, daddy, I need transport for school. You no get. If you know, you go tell me say you no get. If I ask my mom fit tell me say she no get. Then if I ask my dad just say, if you no get money, make I stay for house. I have to go and look for my friend to like just lap me to school. Okay, fine. Then the next thing, again, another quarrel. Then my dad might just send my mom sleeping outside at night. While me, I'll be inside. If I do mistakes and open door, go send me to outside.
Has he ever sent you outside?
Yes, even till now, I'm not sleeping in his house again. He told me to stop coming into his house.
Go on.
He told me to stop coming to his house, and then even my mom. Then I'll just go out and mom, what's the problem again? Sometimes you go beat my mom will go tell me. Now people go come dey talk am for compound. Where you dey where they beat your mama? Where did they beat your mama? If I ask my mom will just tell me nothing. Even time for school fees most time for school fees, and my mom dey pay am. If you reach time say my mom don dey work, you go make sure you do everything possible to make my mom no work.
What is your qualification now?
Meaning,
As in your school standard?
I finished school last 2 years.
Which
Secondary school.
Secondary school.
Yes, Victoria Island. So the way they treat my mom, they very, very bad.
My school was a private school.
It's a government school, from private to government.
From private to government?
Yes, and my mom was the one paying my school fees there.
As private.
As private.
When there was no fund again, you switch on to government.
Yes, she has to like switch me back to government
So
school.
that is fair education.
Okay. So I will try like talk to my mom. Mom, what is the issue? Anytime I try one separate both of them, my dad said will just carry me for mine, say, and I me go. Me, I dey support my mom at the big side. If I go try one like settle
How
matter,
many children are you?
we are 3, 2 boys, 1 girl.
Meanwhile, you are the eldest.
Even my junior ones, my dad stopped them from school. For them not going to school. And my mom, anytime my mom see that kind of thing, it pains her.
What kind of business is she doing, your mom?
Before, she had a shop, she was selling rice. Then all of a sudden, they have issues. My dad has to like, I don't want to see you, they go shop again. That shop, all of a sudden, my dad carried things, go spoil the shop.
Like what now?
Things like break down the shop, stone, anything. My mom stopped to resell. Then the next thing, my mom can't see work for VI. They go to work. Then
What kind of work?
cleaner. My mom has to be going to work Monday to Friday. Then Saturday again, early morning, she goes for cleaning of houses. My mom no dey sleep, she no dey rest. My dad fit just dey house all through. And still be like this, I no fit ask am for 1 naira. Because anytime she can never ever ask am for anything.
What do you do for living at the moment?
Me, I'm a driver.
Driving what?
My boss kids to school.
Did your wife have another? Did your dad have another wife?
No. But I'm noticing that like he has. I know single get girlfriend. I did that one for sure.
No, girlfriend, your wife.
I no get another wife. But the only thing they treat my mom for more than since when I did primary school, they pay me. So that's why I'm saying I need to be calling your mama, they report matter.
Your mom is from which state?
From Plateau State.
Your dad go?
Plateau State.
The same state too?
Yes. To the extent say I go even call your mama, they report.
Which is your grandmother?
My grandma, they cry, they report, they cry.
Are you still living with them at the moment?
No, my dad sent me out.
Now you're on your own.
I'm on my own.
And that will make you strong.
Yes.
Now, you are not even supposed to be living with them for now. You're supposed to be more stronger with the way you were raised. And people like you can always make it.
But anytime I get outside, they think they call me say my dad they beat my mom.
And that is the fear. How do they call that? I will get back to that. That is how people lose their children in abroad. When you fight your wife, present of your children, they assume that the memory will be there. That it will not make you to settle in school. That you will be reflecting that maybe I'm not there. Maybe they are fighting now. So that kind of thing is also what you are still passing through, and it will be really in your brain when you're at your old age. We are not judging yet. The reason why I ask you to say something first. Sorry to use the word. They say children don't lie. I never meant that you are children or kids. But as far as your parent is concerned, you are still a child. So that is why I say you will be in the best position to tell us what has happened and what is happening in your home. It's your home, of course. It's like for now you have speak for your mother, but though, like you said, sometimes when your dad beat your mother inside, your mother will say nothing happened. I believe she's here to say what happened then, which you can never tell because you actually don't know all, like you said.
Yes.
We will still allow her to talk. Thereafter, we will talk to your father. We are happy that all of you are young, and him himself is here now. That means it's gonna be really nice to look into this matter because we have a complete family. So give it to your mother.
The reason why I don't want to be telling him, it's not everything I want to be telling him, so that we will not use it against him. That is why I don't want to be telling him everything. The problem is that when he started fighting last month, he threw me out. He bring out all my belongings, put outside for rain. Last month, that was
September.
Before September, the end of September, beat all my property outside. So what is he saying? Because There's one of my cousin, my cousin, her daughter, she's around with us. They've been staying with her, with his sister. So they now live on their own. So have a room in that street. From there, the girl, they're living on their own. So always say I should not be talking to the girl, I should not greet the girl. They don't want me to have anything with my family. And whenever he starts, he will be abusing my family. And when he starts, he will start insulting me, join my family. I said, why always join my family into this issue? We can't have peace in this house. We don't have our own quarrel because of our own sake. You always use people and be judging me and be fighting me, throwing my property outside, say we are useless with my family. So last time, I went to make hair. When I come, he said he stopped me to not enter there. So I said, okay, I said, let me explain. When he's angry, I beg him and say, I'm sorry. I don't know that you are still angry with those people again. I'm sorry to not enter there. When I say I'm sorry, I thought that everything has finished. So as on my way standing, the brother wife come to my room. He said, after begging him, now lie down. The brother wife now come to the room. He's calling him, Monday. He refused to answer. On top of the bed, he now came down and lied down on the floor. The woman now asked me, say, what happened again? Has it started again? I said, that is what I see again. See what happened. Vero bring rapper on top of bed. She said she go and see. So when I get there to go and see the rapper, he said, I have plan with Ilofina. I went to plan with Ilofina. I said, no, I don't know that you are still angry with those people, but I am sorry. That is when this man warned me. I went outside so that a man will go down. When I went outside, the woman in the afternoon said she's not feeling far. We are living the same street. She now said her daughter also. I said, okay, let me just go and see her daughter in my brother's house. Maybe when I come, everything will be finished. The next thing, my son is charging his phone inside the room. So he went, before we sleep, he don't normally sleep with us. He said, let him go and carry his phone. When he came inside to carry the phone, he saw the door locked. He started hitting the door, mommy. Because whenever the door is locked, he will come here, she will open, we take whatever I want to take inside. So when he tried to knock, mommy, he did not hear my voice. My niece that she's staying with me and helped me to look after the doors little one. She now opened doors. It's time to come and open door. Immediately she opened door. And she said, where is mommy? Say, mommy, she's not answer. And I said, what happened? That mommy, she's not inside. She went to mommy Esther's house. I don't even know that he's locked the door. My son just came and said, what happened again that daddy locked the door? I said, shut up. Look at him.
Locked the door against you.
Yes.
While you were still outside.
Yeah, say, no,
as
I went outside to the
He locked it against you. You were outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Say I should not enter his room as normally. But I beg him.
Room or the apartment?
The room.
Okay, but you were still inside.
I was inside begging him.
Okay.
A single room. So I went to escort his brother's wife. So
It's single room?
yes. So when I went there, my son just called me, mommy, daddy have locked door. I said, is anything? I said, is it locked door? He said, what happened? I explained to you. I said, see, I went to Vero compound to see rapper that Vero buy for his mother. Let me see. So I said, let me see those rapper. When I get there, when I come, I still beg him. I said, I'm sorry. The next day when he locked door, my wife called me with the brother's wife to come to the house. My son said, let me quickly go to the house so that when I'm inside the room, you can get us to enter inside the room. So my wife coming with the brother wife. I saw they are holding my husband with the machete for hand.
You?
My husband with machete is fighting my son.
He was fighting you?
Yes, because he said he wants to stay inside.
Hold on a minute, let him answer that. Give me mine. When was this? You said last month.
Yes.
You said you are not living there anymore.
I was not living there. I went there to charge my phone, so my mom was
Meaning
not.
you are not far from the
Yeah,
place.
around the compound.
That's where you are renting.
Yes.
Are you squatting with the neighbor or you rented your
I'm
home?
staying with my neighbor.
Okay, it's what we can.
So it was one night around 10:30.
Yeah.
Around 10:30. So I was charging my phone in their room. So I just said, okay, let me just go there and get my phone. And I found out the door is locked. I was calling my mom, mommy, my mom was not there. So the next thing, one of my colleagues just came out. My mom is not here. That I said, what happened? So I quickly rushed to my auntie's house because they said she's there and she's pregnant too. So and my auntie, which is his own brother's wife,
Are they also living in the same
like
complex?
around the same street. So
Government.
I was like, mommy, why you no dey inside by this time now? So she come tell me say, see o, mommy Esther come meet am, dey cry, dey disturb am, say belle dey disturb am, and her husband don travel. So the belle dey disturb am. She come say, okay, make she quickly rush.
Pregnant woman.
Yes, go see wetin dey happen. Nobody dey with her for house because the belle dey really disturb am. My mom just go greet o. Before my mom still go say make she come back, come enter her house sleep. My dad don lock her for outside. Say make she no enter this house. Okay, me I come dey hit the door, say wetin be the problem? Why you go just lock her for outside like if she go meet another man or something like that? My dad just start say push me say make I comot for this side. Me I come say I no go comot. Say you no fit just dey pursue my mommy like that. Any small thing you go lock her for outside, any small thing you lock her for midnight, and e no good. My dad tell me say if I no comot, he go use one bar hit me. I say I no go comot. If one hit me, I no go comot. The next thing tell me say he go carry me. I tell am say I no go comot until my mom she go enter this house. Then the next thing, we come dey drag for door. To the extent say we come dey push herself.
You and your dad?
Yes. My dad come rush go carry matches, say he go cut me, he go pieces me. I come tell am say I no go run. If you wan cut me, make you cut me. Say you no fit just dey treat my mama anyhow like that. To the extent say he go carry matches for me. People come dey hold am. Tell am say I no go run, make him cut me. Because of my mommy, any small thing go lock her for her side. If she comot go sleep for another man house, wetin you wan talk? You good like that? Na so dey treat woman.
Sorry about that.
So after that again, then the next day, so I now went back, go and lie sleep on his brother's house. Then the next day again, around 5 o'clock, this boy just run to me. They say somebody know where he's sleeping that. Your daddy throw your mommy load outside. Everything that is belong to me, bring them out. Say the bed is my bed. The chair there is my own. Bring out all those things, put inside all this September house, flog everything. So from there, I don't have anything to do again. People are not begging. Everybody will be begging. You will say no until you do what is.
How long have you people been living in that house?
Well, about 18 years now.
18 years? In that same...
Yes. That is my problem. I said, let him work so that we join her together. That is why I
So
am
is your guy working?
He's not working. He feels so small work.
3 children, 2 fees, only she,
So
food, everything.
from there, people are begging. I should not go and say, why should I look at your property outside? People are begging. So he has phone that he bought for me. From there, he sees the phone, everything. From now, I don't have phone. I borrow for since then.
Where are you at the moment? Now you still in that?
No, I come back on my way coming home to come house. My son said I should come and must enter inside the room. So I come to the house to enter inside the room. From there, I saw them fighting. He's fighting. They're holding my son. He has matched for her. So from there, I just went back to his brother's house, go and lie down. So that the next day, let me go to my brother at the Oshodi to come and explain to him. Maybe when he call in, things will be settled. When I get there, he did not call. The next thing, he called my brother, say, is my marshal there? My brother he say, so you see your sister, you just keep her. As my brother say, what kind of problem is that? One day are you asking? When you don't see your wife, are you not supposed to call me? She's in my house. The next thing, I send one text to my brother. My brother now come say, look at what my husband is saying to him. Say, what kind of problem is that?
What is the content of the message?
I don't, it's his phone.
Insult.
Like insult to him. So I now stayed there for 3 weeks. He refused to come. He said he will not come.
For 3 weeks?
Yes,
this previous one?
Yes, that was it. He said he will not come. He said he's not the one that sent me to go. So it's just my property. He don't want to see. He don't want because he give me privilege to work. I am carrying my shoulder up. So to show me that I have everything, and I've never insulted him one day. Because he have a room in the village, he have a own property, move it there. When we go there, it's still our own. Is that not so? So this one is for here for us again to be using it. Any little thing will come down and lie down for bed on the floor. That is not his bed. I should remove my property in this room. Say don't want any of my belongings into this house.
It's okay. It's like the same thing is the one repeating itself every time.
Even last week said he beat me off again.
Okay.
Beat me off again.
What is?
So there was.
What about your business? What do you do?
So that business since then I've stopped. I've started doing work again. This cleaner work. From cleaner work in the weekend like this, I go to clean people's houses to support again. So that from there I get it to pay the school fees and I bought food in the house. And sometimes we won't pay the school fees finish. I will pay half.
Did your husband know how much you earn in a month?
You know.
How much do you earn in a month?
You know, I earned 50,000.
Big money. People that go schools.
All right. Please give.
So that is why I say I need to flee. Because since when I was him, I've never get peace. One problem the other.
Okay, what do you want the human rights to do for you? You must have purpose of coming here.
Yes. Because that is the only way I come here so that I can get peace of my life.
What do you really want?
I want to live and my children to have peace. I want to stay with my children.
You don't want to marry him again?
Because it will not change.
Wait,
he never accepted.
Hold on a minute.
Don't get begging.
Madam, hold on a minute.
No,
what do you? I will ask your husband question, but before then, what do you want the human right to do for you? Give your husband the phone, then let him talk first, so that you and your son can rub minds. Okay, good afternoon. Bring it very close to your mouth.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please tell us your name.
My name is Monday Adam.
Okay, you've had your son and wife.
Yes.
So your own side of the story.
Okay.
Sir.
I will start from the beginning.
Sorry, sir.
When this issue starts, from the beginning, let me start it.
Close to your mouth.
Okay. We are together with my wife for more than 20 years.
Please stable, sir, with the mic. Yes.
We are together with my wife for more than 20 years.
Yeah.
We are married.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let's do it this way. Let's start with your biography and what you do at the moment. Where are you from, sir?
From Plateau State.
Where in what is your local government?
Basa local government.
Good. What do you do for a living?
I'm a driver and I do all those handwork like electrician, I can repair fan, any kind of job. I do gen. I do gen. Yeah. I do lights. I do anything like plumbing work.
Only you.
Yeah.
Let him land. Go on.
So that's the work I do. I drive long distance too.
What do you do now at the moment? Is it all these things you do at the moment?
Yes, sir.
And I see, according to your wife and kid, you still don't have money to take care of your family. Okay, anyway, we'll come to that.
Okay.
So what's happened? Let's go. Like you said, you want to start from the beginning.
Okay.
We are ready for you.
You
can get something to read. You want to go out? Yeah.
So this problem now, the problem start from my wife's family. So anytime I about there in my own house, it will become problem. There's a lady, Grace. She's a nephew to my wife. My wife asked for a favor. I should help. So the lady came to my house.
Is she in-law?
I was just the Grace. She's my wife's nephew.
Okay, your in-law.
Uh-huh. So the Grace came to my house, starts living with me.
When was that? How many years ago?
I think like several years back or 5 years back. So the lady starts staying in my apartment. We are living together. So the next thing I saw Grace, every time she will not enter house quick. She will be enter house around 11, 12.
The Grace?
Yes.
She's a girl?
Yes. So maybe my wife, she's sleeping. So that night, I'm outside with one of my friend, Mike. I saw one movement. So that lady
Which
went,
movement? Movement of your wife or of
the Grace. She went to backyard where we normally take our bath. So fortunately, I went to go and watch what they are doing there. That girl they are having sex with that girl in my compound. I went, I saw everything with my eyes. I go back, I wake my wife. I said, Mama Shara, you see what did happen? She stand up. I said, Grace, go to do this kind of thing inside my house. I don't keep this kind of person inside my house. I beg tomorrow when she leave my house because na insult for my house because na compound. My wife started to charge the bed say why me I go show her sister from my house. I said I don't want her because the way she act I don't like it because I don't want somebody to come inside my house and misbehave. Now there this girl go with quarrel.
7 years ago.
So again that same year my wife come go meet the lady. The lady come get job from agent.
The same girl.
That same Grace. Now sister now she not go feel about. The girl come get work from agent. As she get work from agent, they need the shorty. My wife don't know who go call. Don't feel call me to do shorty for the girl. My wife come with my friend inside my compound to go and do shorty for the girl. As the girl do shorty, the girl come start work. Problem come start. They say the girl steal something. The girl come run. I don't know what in the happen. No. All this transaction my wife they do, I don't they aware. And so they're gonna look for the girl. They don't see the girl. Then call the guy who go stand as a shorty for the Grace. The guy refused to go to the police station. That is Maracau police station. The boy run from house. He don't stay for house. So all this is I know they are aware. As I did my wife's shop because I'd always go my wife's shop to help her. If she won't go buy mineral, I'll carry the plate go buy. Sometimes because someone too much, I go inside the shop to help her wash plate, to do all those things. Go market, assist my wife. So I did inside shop. Sometimes I will carry car, go fetch water, drop her for her. I did inside shop my wife. That is 5:30 to 6. That's how I don't see policemen come.
When was this?
That same year. That same year.
6,
After
7 years ago.
when that lady come out there, as police come, they come say they want to arrest my wife. I say, why don't want to arrest my wife? What's the problem? They say she stand as a shorty assistant, steal something for where she work.
And the sister run away.
He run away. I come say, who's kind of problem with this one? They carry my wife. I don't feel leave my wife and I carry and go. I follow. That's why I begin to trace because the girl get one boyfriend where the driver expatriates. I begin to call till 1 a.m. before I come trace where that girl dey for Lekki there. They come arrest the girl, go station. I come warn my wife say, I don't want to see your leg for that station. I don't tell you, like say listen to me, all this will not happen. Like say you listen to me, all this will not happen. You know they listen to me and I make all this, every time we always have problem with you. The mother come they beg me, the place say we should go and beg her. And I seen my wife come out 13,000 and I give to me. I go to that police station, bail that girl out from the station. So there's a time we have I tell my wife, no.
So Oga, this one when you don't talk so far now. So that because of that one and you can't verse beat and die.
Maybe that one. I know better.
Because you never tell us wetin make you verse and the verse can lead to lock her outside or beat her.
That one the thing gradually.
No, because you start from 7 years ago and this your son say even when he did primary school. I'm not sure say he did primary school 7 years ago now. So
Okay.
tell us wetin really make you dey vex for this your wife so that we fit see where we go help you.
Okay, let me just cut it short. The main problem wey dey now wey make me and my wife dey get misunderstanding. There's one lady again, it's the same family member again.
From her family.
Now we travel house, we travel
Wait,
go
na say whether na from her family.
from my wife family.
You get family,
I get family
they no dey come meet you.
because I don't want them to stay with me because I don't like the,
They dey come visit you.
they come my house.
Give your wife the mic. Madam, you know any member of his family?
I know them very well. They are good people. They are nice people to me.
I never
And
ask you whether dem bad.
I know all of them. All of them. I know all of
Then they
them.
come greet you.
Then they come.
They never sleep there one night. Yeah.
Then they sleep.
So na only your family not be
So-
good people when dem all of them be thief.
That is why they always talk till today is keep on fighting.
Madam, lis ten to me. I no say make you give me statement.
Alright,
Na
sir.
question dey ask.
All right.
Na only in family all of them good. Na only your own no good.
That is how he said.
Oga, I think say na only your papa your mama born. You say you get family that dey come greet. You no know say she dey tolerate your family then make dem be angel. You know that one. As you no good so, you no good though, even when I give you time to talk or not. So as you no good so, you think say, you know, some not still they won't be like even not be the same papa, same mama upon you. Now this your woman be angel when all your family turn angel. So if to say you form angel now, all her family for be angel. You no fit tolerate your even your child. So your child say na thief. You no fit tolerate your children. You no fit tolerate your wife. And her family na the same thing. You no fit tolerate them. Make them no na you get to do. You na street na im police no dey o. We dey call police here, dey come pick people, court open, court dey work o. So if you no see police for street, that is for street o. We human rights police dey answer us. We still since NSAS we know how many people we don carry go court. Court dey work o. So today na your day. No just point finger up. You go talk till 6 o'clock today. No reserve all your word. No hurry. No hurry. I'm not in a hurry o. You see this water? Na my own o. Never open am. This one I don drink am half. I ready you because I don hear this your story. So I will never dehydrate here today. I will refill my tank with water and I will listen to you very carefully. You see, not be all men be man. They will say men not good though. Now so you see here say woman not good. Now only one woman will do something. If you not take time, you will hear say women not good. Not only you now they do this one. If care is not taken, who then tell the story? You see a coincidence where another woman when you get the same similar story. You say I not tell una say women men not good. It's better person stay single. You see, if I not let you judge, God will not blame me. My co-comrade will not blame me. You know why? Your child when be like saying na your younger brother, e not good. Your wife when e young like say na your daughter, e not good. Your in-law, e not good. Only you na im good. That one is enough for me to know you are the bad person in that family. So if I not allow you to judge and I just fill my form, they pick you away from here, nobody will blame me. The evidence are there. You just dey do fine boy now like say you with an mate o. Like say you just come for abroad, maybe you never reach 35 years. That's how you are looking now. You are happy, stressing them, you are fine. They are talking of 20 years ago to date. Who they work for your village, not they retire. If you have been such person, by now you should say, when I used to beat my wife. So you want beat her enter grave, or you want beat her till the day when you will die? My father, as a military man, used to beat my mother. But we not meet that beating. They will come, they talk, and my mouth say, when he used to beat me, now me bet they remove. Oh. Why you two not get when I used to for your life? You want beat until you old, you die. Since 20 years to date, your son of 20 years is the one you are fighting because of the mother separating fight.
Stop crying now. Why are you crying?
wetin dis guy dey cry for no be today thing o. E don dey im brain dey ring for im brain, don destroy im brain emotionally. Dem don wound dis boy brain. Dis boy is seeing it like nightmare. That is why you see, if you even see any man beating woman for street, they will fight the man. He will think it's my mother they are beating. This is how they used to beat my mother. You think say na small thing? This man cannot damage you people's life. We are going to send you to Yaba to check his brain. He's sick. And he may not know that he's sick, but we that know that he's sick, we will take it off from there. They have to examine his brain. There is no normal human being that can do that. African men, they think or they believe by beating a woman is the way to correct a woman, for that woman to respect. Then it was like our culture. But now we get to know it's not culture. Even when we thought it was our culture, you still see in a situation like this, when I used to beat my wife, there must be I used to. Maybe within the period you people married for 5 good years, you did not understand yourself. It depends on how long it takes, but it never lasts this long. For good 2 years, we were not at peace. I beat my wife before she began to respect me. That is African man for you then. It may last for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years highest. Then it now become history. Things of the past. I used to. Now, 20 years till this last week, this man is still beating you. Then the man is sick. Give him phone and let him be talking. He will just give his statement. But as for the brain, we are going to do your brain check.
Okay. My wife, their house. I don't see my wife house. I go work. As I come back, I don't see my wife don't pack her things inside the box. I try a number and the number no go.
Which one? When is this? Now, which one are you talking about?
This is another
10 years ago.
That is another, that same year.
7 years ago.
That same year.
You are on 7 years. Is that what we are talking about?
And the same.
Go ahead.
So, as I call my wife number, the number no go. I said, okay, let me try. I tried. I don't see my wife house with my small daughter. She was 5 years old then. I checked. I didn't see my wife. Where's my wife? I don't see my wife don't go village. Now somebody call me contact me and say, my wife don't go village. Saying for village. So the family know my call, say, what happened? This, that. I call the family, say, my wife did there. But what is the problem? Say, me I no pay the diary. I said, the diary will pay with my parents. Say, they're not there aware of. Say, there's no witness or something like this. So I can say, okay, make sure did there. When I get chance, I will come village. So, the next thing, after 3 weeks, my wife with my son, everything what did they do, now together with them. So the time when the mother they leave, the son they are aware, and he stay with me. The time they go government school, I made the car and come out to go to school. If we close, they will come out they drive, they will come out and say my car and come house. That's what they do with my son. So as my wife come back, he no come back house, he come go back to VGC. As he reach VGC, one of the mother they applied for, the woman come keep am for house. I come go our town meeting people. I go explain for them, say, see what's in the happen or this, that. They come go there, go meet the woman. They come talk. So the woman come give my wife money to go rent house. So after the concert was, as they said to us 9, my wife come back to there because my wife wants to make her go back to that house when she rent. I can't say I no go people stay.
Oh, but that was 6, 7 years ago.
That same period, I don't remember that.
Wait, let me help you out.
Okay.
Huh? All right, go ahead. Yeah, President said I should allow you from Genesis to Revelation.
So I will.
You will summarize the key points.
You see what I wanted you to say. Although my president said I should allow you from Genesis to Revelation, I already show you some liters of water that I'm fully prepared for this. But let me help you out.
Okay. Sir.
You see what I said? I said my daddy. What did I, if you can remember, what did I say my daddy used to do?
You say you used to beat your
Na soldier man or be military man or the color. Now we not meet that beating, no. We not witness and we not see am. Now my mom they tell me as history. When if your daddy want beat me that they will remove army belt. We'll do this one. He used to. Even the way my daddy can't dey lawyer. Maybe because he don't start to born because they never they born that time. We they look my daddy like say, you sure say na this man they say they beat this woman. It become history. You know why I for say make I leave you for 10, 15 years back? Because we almost of us see and like say na way to treat woman as if I'm her father. But why are they vex for you now? Well, because your beating entered last week. You never retire. So now, for you to save this office time, just point. When I say my wife not do this one, do one, I am beat her.
Okay, sir.
That day now, so he go sleep outside, I beat him. He come 1 a.m. midnight. Now I lock him outside, say go and meet your boyfriend. I meet him for toilet, say one man be like say be the look him with one corner eye. Now I am beat him. Okay, the beating now, even to an extent you want use cutlass cut your son, whether you be Boko Haram, we are going to still look into that one. Now you go summarize. We not talk say woman too good though. We not talk say man good. Anybody when he go fair marry for una praise, they say that they frog and how many K. I see us as not. And I just see us as men. Frog you to see if you feel enjoy that K. Not be 10K, not be 20. You go feel marry, enjoy the woman. That means they already tell you say woman not be waiting you eat belle soup say I want go carry. You must expect so many things when even pikin when they born today no go do. Okay, now for some tradition, if you go tell parents say I want to marry as a man, I want to marry your daughter, say you want to marry Elizabeth, don't worry, they will come go bring pig. Say this pig first go carry this pig go house, rear the pig. After 6 months come back come tell us say you wan marry. That pig where we dey na inside your house, so like say you get fence house, you go dey there, you give am water where we dey do. So every day now you dey baff the pig o. If you just back am fit use your towel everything clean am, before you say make you put am down, e don jump enter that mud again rub himself. If you no vex throw away that pig, after 6 months you come go meet the parent again say oga I wan still marry your daughter. Say that pig when we give you for 6 months where he say see am o, see the pig not dey rub himself. He say every day I baff am, na so you go rub himself, I go carry am baff am again. And you no dey vex, you no kill am. Say no, you can marry my daughter Elizabeth, you may not go with Monday. It's not compulsory all men must marry, but if you cannot rear that pig, you cannot marry a woman. So now if your wife you married 20 years ago, every day they make you vex, you dey vex. If they make you vex, you dey vex. Na born one, na born two, born 20 years, you still dey vex. Oga, I meant what I said before. I will refer your case to Iyaba, because I've never seen a situation like this. 22 years till now, you still don't see anything you can manage or patch or that is good in your wife. And what about your son? Your son now becomes your wife again, that you still don't see anything good in him as well. So I will allow you to talk. Just pick points why are they beat, why are they vex, why are they lock am outside. Go ahead.
My son, the reason why I send him away from house, every time my people come house for night, 12 o'clock, 1. I warn him, say, if you come house late, because anytime I go work, come, I always stay with my children. My wife never stays house. If we come back for work, she will stay outside. They say, I go meet her.
Your wife, they stay outside.
She go work, when she go work, she will just stay outside.
Like to how many, stay outside till which time?
Like 2 hours, at least.
No, that's not what I mean.
Huh?
What time did she normally close? Sorry, say I didn't tell you now. The truth I want to get
She close
okay.
5 o'clock.
Let me encourage you.
Okay, sir.
Do you know there is no smoke without fire?
Yes.
If we give you reason why you dey beat your wife now, you might be justified. But you will not be justified why you dey beat your child to wait.
Okay, sir.
Hold on. That means we will allow you to talk because now something make you the verse wey no get end but get beginning. If dem give time for robber to tell you why im rob, I no sure say federal government suppose kill am or send am to prison. If we give you time to talk today, we might be blaming your wife. But the issue now is that who tell you say your wife dey justify, say your wife no fit commit sin or crime against you, but you that is not man enough na him be the problem. Who tell you say woman dey okay 100%? Who tell you say woman no be small pikin brain dey get? No be oyibo say dey get fish brain. You know wetin mean? No be the real fish brain. They will do something you that child cannot do, that small pikin of 2 years. You begin to imagine, not be this woman about 20 years old for me, why they behave like a child of 5 years? That is why you should be ready for marriage. You think say ready for marriage has to do with money alone? You know, she say you not get work, she still love you. It's not about money. If it was money, you cannot marry her. You cannot even pay. Not be paid that, not that she want chop. You gather yourself, take go deceive the parent, pay that. After that, you not get work till now. Now that they want to feed. Now the ceremony be that one. Tradition, ritual. So however you judge now, I not talk say I want nail you to cross. Say you too do bad, but the bad you do, you never see the man get patient to fix your home. You even include your children. You don't know say men na jealousy they worry you. But na wrong one. Na wrong way you take jealous. There is jealous that include love. Any jealous that you add love, the jealous say I too love her. You know will beat her. You go drag her head and say you come for work 30 minutes you are still outside. That means you wanted to hug her. You wanted to hear the voice of your loved one. And she now put the voice outside. That one can provoke you. But you were being provoked in a wrong way as if she's your slave.
And when the heart is not peaceful also can make somebody else to stay out.
She's talking from experience. I say you are talking from experience.
How?
Now you they judge every time here. Now they tell you why they stay outside. You say now women they tell themselves the truth. You say, madam, me I just tell you true. They stay outside because if I reach inside, they fear my husband say he will beat me again. That is that what she just said. Although it sounds funny the way I put it, is truth. You don't know say some women feel like to you say, oh God, I they close by 5. They close 3. That 2 hours to they discuss, they feel like they're in heaven because they don't get peace from you. If you reach outside, instead of me rushes, I say, oh darling, how are you? You go stay outside. Say, I know say if I reach inside, I know come outside the gate tomorrow. Make I better just spend these 2 hours outside. But if you say you they do off and on to your family, she as she don't close, the next person you want to see is you. Go ahead, sir.
She made a statement, say another work. They should ask her whether who they pay the house rent. My son, I pay my son's school fees. She's lying.
Which time you take care for which time to which
when
time?
it starts primary school, that is a nursery.
Yeah.
That is a ETA school. I made a pay my picking school fees.
Then primary.
No, nursery to primary.
Okay, secondary.
Secondary. One put up for government school. My wife said, "Go for me, make the boy go government school." There's a point. I'll explain everything.
Go ahead.
I said, let's put this boy for government school because if I want to know this to pay that school fees, no problem. My wife drag. She always follow neighbor. Wetin neighbor do, he go wan do. Then carry the boy go one private school for Lekki road. Start to dey pay. Power no reach, go comot. He say they wan go put am for another private school again for Ikota. We went there for that Ikota. We go see say the school fees, our power no go reach. My wife will go to one of my auntie place for that Ikota. We go to my auntie place close to the school. My wife started to cry for there. Say na the school where I want put the pikin.
That is a private school.
Private school, that is the second school where we go now. The first one not pay. She says she will pay. I said, okay, if you have the power to pay, no problem. Let's put this boy for government school so that we will pay save money to do something. This one don't want to listen. That my auntie, she's my witness. I can call her, she will put on for speaker, she will witness everything. This woman cried. My auntie said, okay, I should leave her. And she said she will pay. She do, without this 1 year, power knowledge. We now take the boy again to secondary school, government school at Sanfi, Mobi there. We go register the boy there. So I dey drive one expatriate there. So the car they stay my hand. So they will go my the car go house. In the morning I'll carry and come back.
How much was the salary?
That is 45,000 there.
And you no fit pay for school.
I'm paying school fees for the small one. Then
45,000 even now is big, not to talk of them, sir.
45,000 I'll pay house rent.
You
Do
did
all the
one
things.
room.
One room.
Yes, sir. Can we just tell ourselves the truth?
No, the school fees is too much now.
Oga, wait now. Wait. Your wife say you want pay. Very soon you say Pafuka enough you continue. As enough you continue, no me say she no get some amount at all, but she needs support to feel continuous.
I support sometime for her.
You can imagine sometimes, but you take salary every month, you support sometimes.
I will give them food now. I feed my house. I give them food.
Oga, wait
I
now.
can come in from there. Which year are you talking about? Let me know what the Naira is talking about then. Let's start
Let me
from
see.
there.
If you know the year, son, you can also help him out.
Yeah.
Which year are we talking about?
Which year what we put for that government school?
I'm not supposed to know the year.
2013.
7 years ago.
Oga, 2013 they collect 45,000. 45,000 case. You no want
Big
support.
money there.
Oga, wait first now. We allow you to talk. I don't want me you rush my brain. That's why they break you down. They give answer or question. Oga, I put it to you straight that you were not willing to support because you were not pleased with the woman disobeying you, putting her son
The woman decision, because you were wanting a government school and she wanted this. You know, every woman wants the best for their children. You now, you are taking of the money and how much you are going to pay based on your salary. And after 2013, that me, I'm sitting here, my money then is around 35,000. And to God be the glory, at least I have almost two graduates now. That time the money is still okay by you. Just that you don't want to, because you don't want that.
It was not his decision.
His decision and his woman's decision. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. Continue.
You see, what I told you, sir, some of us here, like even my president just said, she was speaking from experience when she said the reason why your wife don't easily come inside after crossing. And as you can see, we all have the experience here, school or no school, because we are long in this work system as human rights. We listen to people every day, and that is where we gain a lot of experience. But what we do you and the entire family good in this case is the truth. You air your mind. At the end of the day, you might go home smiling without going to further with case or court or police. It's just the truth, sir. One, first son, people that are not well educated, they wish to train their son. One, then the rest, that one might drag the rest along. The way I'm seeing you now, if I may ask, sir, what is your qualification in school? Put it in your mouth, sir.
Primary school.
Primary school. There are certain words I don't want to be using on you because I am not supposed to take this personal, but when you have to do with lives and threats of life, I do take it personal sometimes, if not always. People who are not highly educated, they do everything humanly possible to train their children, if only just one, it being the first child. You are not well educated, maybe they deny you of education based on money or whatever, but you still don't have that good feeling for your children to say, if I not go school, then we'll go. You were earning 45,000 as 2013, sir, and you were not living in a 3-bedroom flat. Tell me where you were living then, sir. We can help you calculate your money. Put the mic close to your mouth. Were you living in a 3-bedroom apartment?
Just a room.
Just a room.
How much then?
Eh?
How much then?
A room that is 5,000.
In a month.
Yeah.
A year is how much?
Then it's not up to that amount.
No, let's live in. A year is how much?
That is 60.
60 per year. Sir, you never love this family for once, just to be frank. You see, even God, according to Holy Book, the truth shall do what?
Set you
free.
Even before human, the truth also help a lot. Police, let me just tell you the truth. I went to that, I steal that thing. This is why I stole it. The punishment will be reduced, the beating will be reduced, because if you did not say the truth on time, they will beat you for how many hours, how many days. But when, okay, let me just tell you the truth. They say, okay, because you not stress us, we not will stress you, but we will know what have to help you out. Don't stress us, sir. You know reason. The reason is best to know to you why you don't love your family, why you never care that they should be educated. You earn 45,000 as at 2013, you pay just 60,000 per year, and even if you work for 6 months and your work stop, if you really love your family, there is a way you can still train them to an extent that your wife will sorry for you, say, if not be work when you not get, I know say you were really trying. Now child when God give am brain, now they go government school these days and become somebody. Those days na government school be the best. But now when children not even they hear word, read before you come out there, they not read again. Now only private school now manage. And I say God, person when God really say na education is, and you they say among children, even if you not still go school, you go still pass who go school. The federal government, they don't complete any project. When talk of their school, and then one can complete project, the head of our children. And not condemn them, say make they not go. Now where your hand reach, now they will go. It's better than at all. But as at that time, your wife was looking at the future. Your wife was seeing future of the children. You were seeing today. You need instant benefits. God 45,000, I can do a lot, but you don't know your children can do more if you invest it on them.
Sorry, journalist. As at that time, your salary a year is 540,000 in a year.
The work doesn't last for 6 months.
That's according to you, that is a year. We go to, as at that time, go to our children, then secondary school, we pay private. And my salary at that time is 35,000. And I have 2 children now, they're almost out of university. And we are still doing the same. We continue to make sure, because I'm school start holder. And it's paying me because I'm a police officer. If I see small boy that is DSP, that is 9 years service, me, I'm almost 20. The thing pays me. So because of that, even though I don't have money, I borrow money to make sure my children, they are there. Up to tomorrow now, even my last month is 15 years plus. If I want to do anything now, I'll just say, oh yeah, Angel, do this, you just carry the phone and perfect it for me. And that is the benefit of
education.
Education. I'm already getting, as I'm here, I'm already getting it. They have not started working, but what I have sold down, my mates are buying cars, doing all those things. Me, what I do, I gather my money to buy Davo. I'm using Davo to support my job, because I don't want to collect money that don't belong to me. So if I don't have, I'll borrow. I know tomorrow, today now as I'm talking to you now, if you see the children, you know, yes, today now I'm enjoying just, they are not start working. No. So please, I don't supposed to intervene because it's my junior brother. The journalist is my junior brother. The safer is my immediate junior brother. If you can see face, I know it's my junior brother. So say I'm an opportunity to be here, I have to contribute because I'm old family man. Since 1992, the woman I married has been in my house. If, when this boy is 20 years, the father also is 20. One of my sons is also 20. It's not my fault, it's my second. So please, if I can just contribute, you still have a very lovely family. You can still correct anything now. There's nothing bad from now. You start again. We are ending to 2021. You just decide to start your plan again. Nobody will come and ask you, are you settled with your wife? It's not done. It's you that know what you have been passing through. And you know this time, let me just settle with my children and my wife. And by...
All right, we were having some network issue. Otherwise, you would have know how the policeman in the house contributed his own quota. But nevertheless, we will continue from where he stopped. As you all know, human rights, anybody can just come in and feel for you. That is why he or you are human. You speak out of feeling. What is not good is not good. You must not be a lawyer or whatever to judge against somebody that is abusing human rights. In this case, despite the fact that in Africa we still see this kind of case as a family case, abusing somebody has nothing to do with husband or wife in the Western world. You understand? But however, what they want is what we are going to give them in this regard. So, sir, many people are still waiting to hear you out the reason why you were beating your wife and children continuously. Go ahead, sir.
The issue why my wife said a bit up now. Since then, since that period, since then I don't take my own toucher.
Since when?
The issue why they cause this problem, so it's
Go ahead.
the issue why they cause the main problem, why are they always they annoyed with my wife. This is the reason. There's a sister that Lovina, she's working in Lekki, so the work stops. She now come back to the house again. They are not supporting anything for the house. If there's no McLean, they will not buy food there. I will buy McLean, soap, everything. Sometimes I will purposely use soap, Omo to go and buy, whether they will buy soap and food there. So I
don't get it. If you buy what?
If I don't buy soap, food for the bathing this thing. If I don't buy bathing soap, food there, they will not buy. They will rather go and beg soap somewhere. So I can't look say this thing, like say it get as a bill. I will keep somebody for house. I may go also buy soap. They will use them. They will carry McLean, go to bed, brush, go to bed, this thing. If I go work, my wife will say, I'll call her myself, Madam, what you go cook? What soup you will cook? You go say, want to a vegetable and stew, so that they'll put up for fridge in case the children won't go to school. I'll ask her how much. She will say 7,000 or 8,000. I'll carry 7,000, give it to her. She will cook. Why those one will sit down for house, they watch Z-Word, they eat food. If they eat 3 times, they will use that meat. And my wife, she won't cook, she need to cut meat small, very big. And that's why I need to cut it small. To make it at least, you cut it big. I said, okay, no problem. As per, say, you bring people, maybe you need to come
Consume you.
consume me. I don't want them from my house. Let them go. those lady come out for the house, stay for my brother place. I then stay there, close to my house. So my wife come meet me, tell me say, then the girls get money, they want rent house. I can't tell my wife, say no problem, as they get money to rent house, they should go and rent house far from way, because as they come up my house, if they close to my house, they will still they come my house again. So the lady, they can't go rent house for that across. I can't tell my wife, say I don't want to see you go that place. Stay your house. So the other girl come, they follow one boy, they come pregnant. The girl come stay, but they come tell my wife not tell me say this girl pregnant for 4 months.
What does they get?
The girl they come my still they come my house again. I not talk anything. So as the girl pregnant, I come call my wife, say, Madam, I just say this girl pregnant. Now one woman I tell me for 4 months. I come say, as this girl pregnant, now your sister, I don't want any problem to affect you. I give you 3 options. Tell the girl to go and stay with the boy, or let the boy take your wife to a mother. Because the way they get there, single there, if something happen, I don't want them to call you. So the girl, my wife tell the girl, say the girl no accept.
Summarize.
No, leave my bed. Go ahead.
Okay, and
Just take it.
See,
Okay.
you see where he be there now, he go back. Now last week here he be there now, be.
sir,
Now last week he be don't enter when they say the person pregnant.
maybe last week or
Yeah.
last 2 months, and I just.
And that is of recent. We are start from there now. That girl went pregnant.
So as the girl pregnant, I tell my wife, say, make the tell her sister to carry her things, go stay for the house, because I don't want something where somebody is pregnant, somebody, you know, carry a wife, go keep for a house. So if anything happen now, they will call my wife. If they call my wife, it will affect me too. My wife no agree. He begin to follow me the drag, say why me I dey stop her with her. So I not beat her. I call my wife, I say, why somebody problem will be your problem? I don't tell you, say, stay away from these people. Stay away from these people. I call her many times. I travel this recent before I come back. Is it 3 weeks back? No, 3 weeks. I go Ekoma. For Ekoma, I go Port Harcourt. So my wife going. So I carry 10,000 I give my wife. Say, make them pay money for light. Never be. So the remaining 7,000 make she hold am. As I reach Benin, we leave on Sunday. On Monday now we reach. On Tuesday again, my wife call me. I say, how is the children? I say they are fine. He say, food no there also. I say, the money I give you, how many days I don't go now? I call, I think I said, okay, I'll call you back later. I get 10,000 I give one of my sister. I come call down and say, go give my wife 5,000 now. I said, go give her the 5,000. Another 3 days I get why they greet again. I say the small boy, they cry, say you want a biscuit. I say, better give them biscuit for where one man they say something. He say money. I say you don't get money to buy biscuit for your children. I say may go collect credit where they give the children. Another 3 days I get a call. He made 5,000. He said no money. I come carry another 5,000. Same for him again. She's working. I never asked her 1 naira since when my wife they work. I never asked her whether I never asked her whether when she give money to pay house rent where they live or never money. I never asked this woman money. I always do something as what man is supposed to do for us, to take care of my family. I take care of my family.
Sorry, can you just pause from here?
Okay.
Let me just read this one. Who are those girls? How do you relate, madam?
That one she's my cousin daughter, and one is his own auntie daughter. that was his auntie daughter. We trained her from when she was 10 years. When she looking after this one. So they're together, only 2 of them. So we are taking care of them. When the girl don't
You don't have another baby then?
Yes, it's only him. Because he's the one that following her, she's 10 years now.
Okay.
Right, the little one,
There's
she's
a very big
yeah,
gap.
yes. So on one day like that, just start again. He chased them. Okay.
I just said who are they?
Abeg, give me mic. Please let me quickly talk to my fans. All right. Good evening once again. If you have been following this program of the human rights, which is our program, your program, you know, we or I do say, without you, no this office, because we cannot do it alone. We do it together. We read all of your comments. If I'm here handling it, the admin and sometimes the president, even if I take a look at her now, you see she's with her phone there, controlling it. So what am I trying to say? This is how we monitor and listen to each and every one of you. We believe in you, we respect you, we welcome your contribution, your opinion. I'll be reading, or rather she has been reading, going through comments carefully since, where so many people have been saying, we should allow this man to talk. We should allow this man to talk, even while he's still talking. Now we have allowed him to talk. I believe you guys are satisfied now. That soap, biscuits, what else? Cutting of meat, big, and in-law, toothpaste, and in-law must rent far away from his environment. Do you still want us to allow him to talk? We are ready for you, because I believe if you guys are not happy, we are not happy too. We are not doing it alone. We have my president and me has been passing some message to me, say, take a look. They say you should allow this man to talk. We allow him to talk now. Should we allow him to talk further about the soap and momo and the toothpaste and bathing with Omo? No.
Chairman, there's no common inside.
Make na momo. Wait, I don't add my own. Come, president. So if I give him time, he will talk for us. Never talk. I have to help him talk. So now we have seen the problem of this man. If you have not seen it, what I'm saying is the problem. This man is not poor, but he is poor in spirit. His mindset is poor. This man is suffering from poverty, not because he's really poor. This man is a sadist. When you are not happy, he will be happy. Anything that will be around you and make you happy, if this man doesn't like it, he don't care about your happiness. So this is the way it is, and that is how you should see it. So now, there is nothing this woman can do that will please this man, because the family are still involved. He doesn't care if this family gives this sister or this wife joy. This man doesn't care if this son gives the mother joy. All this man need, let the son give us chance. Let everybody give us chance. Let me treat my wife is my property the way I want it to be treated. So anything that will make this woman smile, even if it is outside, go 1 minute outside and talk with neighbor, is a taboo. This man is a sadist. You see all this problem around the family now is not reflecting in his body. Normally, even if you beat your wife, they should see it in your eye that because yes, I beat her, although it's not happening and the things affecting me. You are looking like a 15 years old boy. You are even trying to be younger than your son, because you now impose or whatever stress on your son that even making him look older than you. And you are happy with that. So giving you the whole time to talk, what you are saying is nothing but trash. I've not heard of the cutting of meat and the omo and everything when I said paying dowry doesn't mean you can take care of a woman, but they say let this man talk. Now you have earned your mind. Let them call in. They have to call in. They will call in to tell you what they have in mind, and if they should still allow you to talk about cutting big meat.
Sorry, sir. I want to say something.
President, let me just the reason why I asked that question, how those girls
Relate.
Relate to Madam. Madam, Oga, how old are you, sir?
47 years.
47 years. If person take you, we're almost the same age range. Saying that, all these things you are saying, because I just come, I went out. By your in-law, they call it in-laws. Either your own is also there. According to Madam, her own is there. Your own is there, making that too. They are also your junior ones, the two, and it's your responsibility. How can you say so? All those things, it's your responsibility. If you don't have, ask Madam, can you borrow me so amount? I want to buy what we call provision at home. You may not have, fine. It doesn't mean that period you may not have job, but it's your right. Even if you don't have job. I said something else, I said, we borrow money in interest to trade children. This all is now, even getting to that stage. Just all this petty something you are saying. If you even talk this one station, you just say, oh, you're putting me this way. How can you be measuring toothpaste this one? Your wife junior ones, they are more or less equivalent to your own your wife daughter or this thing. You don't have, but you must make sure all those ones you are mentioning, they cannot ask you to go and buy clothes for them. That's not small thing. It's your responsibility. If you don't have, talk to Madam, now borrow you. It will be within two of you. All these things you are saying, you are talking as if you are still 25 years. You are not even mature. Sorry to, it's not my case, so I don't. Sorry to put it that way because I'm an old man in experience in married life. All these things you are saying, I don't even expect anything from you, this kind of something, when you are not 20 years something. We started as 20 something. So by that saying, if you not even expect them to buy, you are a man, you are told, okay, where do you want to get your respect? Yes. When you are not making provision for the house. So all those things you don't need them. By saying cutting meat, your mother can as well cut to meat. You know that is our own department in the kitchen. That is not your concern. If you see, give. If you don't see, give. Let madam know, sir. You know, if I have, I do give you. But now I don't have. You are even opportunity to have somebody that is even doing something. Sorry to say, let me put my own wife in a full housewife and I make her to be so. I said, don't go and remain in this house. I provide for her and I provide for the children. It's by God's grace. If I don't have a borrow, I don't want her to go outside. And I have a reason for that. Till tomorrow, we are still in the marriage. She's at home. She's not suffering, by God's grace. So whatever I bring, she will eat from there. The children will eat from there. So, doing all this, what I expect you to say, know how to rub man with the journalists and the president and everything. Rub man with your family. Carry them along. Go and settle this thing within yourself. Don't allow anybody to push you. By calculating all these things, how can you, 47 years old, be saying you pay this and that? You are not mature in a marriage life. That is just the meaning. So, we can carry on from there.
All right, thank you. To the president.
I want to quickly say something before I step out because I want to go and do one of these things. I think from my own observation, the woman equally has her own fault. One, you are not also managing the home properly as a woman. Everything is not about I'm working, my husband is beating me, this, that. If you are having a domestic violence in your home, you also have to take your time to know what is really prompting this man engaging you on violence, which is not wanted for whatever reason. If you are staying in a room, as a woman, every woman should know how to manage their own, irrespective of your income. You are earning 50,000. Your husband is earning 40-something thousand, which amount to 90-something thousands. And both of you have been living in one room for 18 years when you're still single. and you have 2 kids. No, it's not funny. I'm not making jokes, so you don't need to laugh. It's not funny. Because if we are talking of one thing, we should be able to talk another thing. You allow your husband to start putting up such attitude when you did not call a spade a spade. Either a spade by asking him to stop what he's doing, or a spade by calming yourself down and deviate from what he's complaining about. You're having violence with your husband when you have your children when they were still very young. Your son, your first son, is now an adult and is still witnessing it, causing him to be crying in the public because of this. And as a matured person, as a woman by now, even if this boy happened to stay with you, you should be able to have a room and parlour now as an apartment if both of you plan it well. Then you are living in a room. How did you and your husband, one room, how did you and your husband have privacy when you have your cousin flooded your house? Even if they grow up, not that you don't have work you are doing, both of you are working. You have children in one room. The children grow to be working now in the same one room. Then you bring cousins to come and stay in the same house. That you don't have privacy. If your husband beats you in their presence. If both of you exchange what is in their presence, then you don't care. And you don't even give your husband preferential treatments. How dare your cousin using toothpaste with your husband? How are they using his bathing soap with him? That there will be no bathing soap and you will use whatever. Omo to be bathing to know if they are bathing. No. Even if you are married to the poorest person, you must accord that person that respect. Even if you are married to a dwarf, in as much as you choose that person as your husband, as your wife, you must give that person his or her due respect. I'm not talking to you to answer me, but if I say this, I'm just going to step out. I'm not the one presiding over the matter, but I just have to say my own observation as a woman. Because this man is not insane, he's not a mad person. But it's not that he has no control. One, I noticed one thing. He's not there is a complex in him. For him to go to destroy your shop, which he should know that anything, income that comes between from a man and a woman is an addition to both family, to both couples. For him to go there and destroy your business, that is sense of complex in him. He's being threatened by your progress. Then leaving responsibility on your life also. He doesn't want you to go beyond a certain level. He's being threatened by your progress again. That is complex. Inferiority complex. So if your husband said no, put a stop to this relationship. Not that you will totally cut off from your cousin, mostly the one that grew up with you, but you must curtail your relationship with them. Since that has become a headache in your own matrimonial home, those girls will settle in marriage, and you'll be surprised. They will be happy in their marriage, and they will not give you room to dare into their own marriage, into the peace of their home. By now, you should be talking as a grandmother and a grandfather. This boy is grown enough to impregnate somebody. In the old days, his mates can have child, can be married, and he's still watching you and the father display that kind of attitude in the presence of people. Both of you are embarrassing him. Sir, you are embarrassing your son. For cry out loud, you have no reason to be laying hands on your wife. By now, both of you should sit down and discuss modalities. Not by shouting, not by fighting. Third person shouldn't even listen to both of you when you are angry. There are some parents that have 12, 13 children in one room, and they were able to manage the same one room, the impregnated woman, the same one room, they have children, the same one room, all of them grow up and become a decent. So why can't you also emulate that kind of step? Sir. So, in a nutshell, what I'm saying, you have your own lapses, you have your own error, which you are supposed to cover the lapses. A child cannot be at home, and you are a working class housewife. Then you are calling your husband, your son want to eat biscuits. What kind of embarrassment is that? Then you drop money for feeding. you collected it. Yes, we all know we need money from our husband. We are the supporters. We support at home. You will need him to provide because he's working. Who is he working for? He's working for you people, the wife and the kids. But when you don't attach value to your family, sir, you will live to regret it. There is no girl you will be enjoying life now at the end of the day when you're supposed to gain benefit of having discussion with your child, with your children. You not throw this boy away. This boy is supposed to be an asset to you now. You are supposed to be discussing with your son. 22 years boy is not a boy that you want to be slapping anyhow you like. That you want to ask me, sit down here, you must go. No. He has gained his liberty. 18 years. From 18 years, you don't decide for him. You only advise him. If he goes out and come back 12 o'clock, what are you supposed to tell? Are you stupid? Why are you coming? No. Gone are the days. You don't use that kind of languages and treat children that way again. This person is an adult. Come, my friend. Where are you coming from? By this hour, please. Don't stay out late. For so reason, police can raid you. Evil thing can happen to you and all that. If you don't have any reason to stay late at night, don't keep late. It's not by fighting him. Then you will not use that gate cutlass. Do you know that it's very, very... Devil can use either of you. As you take that cutlass, the boy might use any foul language on you. You will think, my son, as a father, this boy is challenging me. Before you know, devil will push you, use cutlass for him. Or maybe in the course of that, if people are not there to intervene, and this boy on his own, you try to use, and he cannot watch you to come and use cutlass on him, and he take the cutlass from you based on the emotion that have gathered in his mind, the trauma he has passed through when he was growing up, watching you beating the mother, doing this, and he did not go to school, not a choice of his school, you cannot struggle to put him in private school, your first son, and all that. That thing can result to any catastrophe, and at the end of the day, you regret your life. And they said it's devil. There are certain things you don't need to go close to. No matter the grievances you are having in your home, you don't go close to knife. You don't use knife to any bad, hard object to threaten anybody that you're having issues with. Talk more of your own blood. You did not organize yourself. You are not behaving like a man of the house. You chase this woman away. Just like my husband said, the chairman said, this woman is still looking very young, the same way you are looking young. Some of you will do something until you will destroy your marriage, then you feel somebody do it for you. How can you chase a married woman out of her house? Where do you expect her to go? And if she started having an affair outside, you say that she's cheating on me. Somebody that have grown-up child that's supposed to be a grandmother, you are throwing her things out of your house? Is that how they train you? What have you learned? You work with Oibo as the Oibo driver, and you never watch Oibo have problem with his wife. Does that mean your boss does not have a family? You are a driver. You are driving people's children to the school. How many times have you separated fight between your boss and the wife or the husband? Then your mate has, because like if you are not fat doesn't mean you are a young person. That you are not old facially doesn't mean you are not old. Maturity is in the mind, it's not in the face or age. You might be 50 years, 100 years, but you are still, when you are stupid in thinking, you will still behave like a child. Then people will be dragging you, hey, leave it now, don't use cutlass, so don't use cutlass. So if any police around there even get you that you are using knife to threaten anybody, by now you'll be in prison. It's not about father and son. The intention you have to even move towards even such a dangerous object, try to use it on her, is a bad thing. I don't even know what excuses you want to give that will prompt you throwing her things out. It's embarrassing, it's disgraceful. And you should think, if you have sense of humor, I don't think anybody will tell you, take one pin out of your wife and throw outside and you listen. That is not what makes you a man. A real man, I will tell you so many things you can do that can make your wife feel bad and respect you, not by beating her, not by shouting, not by throwing her things out. That shows to you, that shows to the world that you have no home training. A man that is well trained by their parents, or that grew up, even if you grew up in the streets and your senses tell you what is good, you will do it and others will emulate from you. This boy, he knows, he has watched, he has witnessed several times you are beating up the mother, but he hates it. Because he hates it, I don't think he's going to be beating somebody, except on the ground that he sees it, because you have already traumatized this boy right from his childhood. And he grew up watching you beating the mother. Then at the end, excuse me, then at the end, if he eventually gets married to somebody, he will not tell, he will be beating the woman, thinking is the right thing to be doing in marriage. Unknowingly to him, that is not the right thing. But he emulates it now from the father and the mother, thinking what you have been doing to the mother is the right thing. But thank God, he had to cry that is a bad thing, which I know he will vow never to touch a woman, because he feels what it takes, what the mother, the pain the mother have gone through, in your hands. So, all these things, there is no major issues here, but I'm seeing lack of misunderstanding, and you as a woman, you are not coordinating well. You are not coordinating well. If you have stayed with this man for 20-something years and you have not been able to know, I am just too very young in marriage compared to the years you have spent in marriage. But I will tell you, the little I know about my husband, I am taking, it's better you take your time to study who you are staying with, because you cannot change him. Change is inevitable, but do you know you can't change adults? As far as you know, you cannot change adults. Look for how you can adopt. Begin to study the person and begin to avoid something that will trigger issues like this. Don't go close again, no problem. You people can chat. You can hide and see them. But coming, now that you know that your husband is somebody that will not take it when your cousins come and fool your house, you will let them understand. You know the kind of husband I marry you do. He may not really want to. Maybe they will come in the daytime. You can find food. If on the meat now that you cut, go and cut the meat and bring it for them to eat. I've seen where husband and wife fight because of toothpaste. Somebody say, press it up. If I press it up, don't press it. The other person is too good in pressing for me to. Once you press for me to, which I'm the kind of person. If I want to press toothpaste, I want my toothpaste pressing from down. Let it go from down up. Don't press it anyhow. But my husband want to press. He will press the meat. He can never press from anywhere. And you will come, the toothpaste will just look somehow. But me, I hate it. But I'm living with it. So if I cannot be using the same toothpaste, what I'll do, I'll buy 3 toothpaste. I will share it in the whole bedroom. Anytime you need it. If you go to any bedroom and press it anyhow as you like. If I go there, if that is the one I met, I will repress it the way I want and I will keep it again. But that solves the problem. But if I want to get angry, why are you pressing this toothpaste like this? Is it that you don't know how to press toothpaste? Why you dey press from the top? Why are you pressing for the middle? Do you know that alone can cause heavy problem in the house? And you say you are challenging me because you bought toothpaste, or I'm the one that bought it. So all these petty things that devil is using to destroy home. Some of us as women that God has ordained to be patient and to exercise that patience with our men, let us learn it. It's not how long you stay in marriage, but are you really taking your time to study your spouse? It's not that you are taking the time that he's beating you every day. Beating is not the right, but are you taking your time to avoid that thing that will also prompted him to hit hard on you, since he's a habitual woman beater? Have you learned to avoid him, not to be beating you? Have your husband say your sisters use my soap? Have you gone to buy the same roll of soap and keep? And please tell them, don't use the soap, my husband's soap. Let my husband use the soap. Have you told them if my husband is at home, dress normal? Since he has started complaining that some of your cousins are misbehaving around the place, and the stigma of that bad name will come to him as the man of the house. But you don't see anything bad about that until you begin to read meanings to where your spouse complain and see reasons why you should amend, you should change, and you should appeal to the person. That is only when you get a better and peaceful marriage. Because when you thought, is it this one? This is a very little thing. That little thing is what somebody cannot take. You must not do big thing for that thing to cause trouble. What you can take might not be what I will take. Where are you going? And you allow him going. So the little things that you think should not create problem can create problem. And don't bring your children into your marriage crisis. That is very unfair. That is very bad. I don't want this noise thing. That is very bad. I can see why, as you are talking, you and your son is nodding here and there, talking. You must not segregate. What is bad is bad. You can sort your issue with your husband. Don't bring these children in so that they will not inherit costs. This boy now stood to the father's place and said, I'm not going anywhere. And which I know. He said they were pushing each other, which is a bad thing. Africans, we don't do that. Children don't fight their father. But it has gotten to a point where he cannot stand the pain again. He wants to challenge the father because of you. Only because you on your own, when you are having that thing, if you are having issue, that time, as at the time you went out, before he locked you up, and you know your husband that is an angered person, that if you step out, he escorting this person, he will lock you outside. You will remain in your house. So you are the one that is not studying your marriage, which you need to do more. Don't discuss your affair with this boy. Leave him out of such, so that you will not kill him emotionally. Don't discuss with the younger ones. Once your husband started anything that will instigate violence in presence of your children, you keep the calm. Don't challenge him back. Don't think you have overknown him. You people have stayed 20-something years. What haven't you know about him? Then at the end, you as a woman, you begin to train your children in a way where all of them will not know that domestic violence is the order of the day. I am done, sir.
No, you are not.
I am done.
Please hold on a minute. All right, welcome back. You know, we are all entitled to our opinion, and in most cases we do speak from our experience. Sometimes one man's food, if not always, is another man's poison. Even no matter how you think, how perfect you think you are, when presiding over case or some cases, you see people criticizing you. That doesn't mean they are really condemning you, but the way they understand life is different from the way you see it or the way you understand it. But however, I don't know where my president has stopped so far because I wasn't here, but where I left her and where I stopped is what I will talk about. Oga, as far as I'm concerned, if they remove 20 years from those your in-law, there's more that time, you are not a good man. You hear me? Since 20 years, your wife did not say good about you. And when I started, I told you there is no smoke without fire. That means your wife gets in you. Nobody is perfect in this office, as far we are all human. But you know good. 20 years you dey beat woman today. So the excuse you are giving this office now, which is your in-laws excuse. I know you use your money to buy comfort. Who is the comfort? Your wife. And you are not getting it. You are right to decide what you want to give you comfort. But remember, your wife is not slave. So if we remove that of your in-law, you step in so many things. As you come and stay outside, and this and is your son also an in-law to you? You are not good. Remove 20 years from those your in-law, they were still baby then. Then if you have good character, your in-law that was baby 5-10 years when you married their sister, if you met them with that character as an in-law, you should have even contributed something meaningful to their life. And so then take born you, but we will change you here. You will not be too useful in the society if we not change you. If your children are not careful now, if not God on their side, what you produce now, what you give them now might be very bad to the society. Become a woman beater, Mike Tyson. The other woman, if there is a woman among them, say, I will be insulting the husband because that they think that is the way of life. You are not good, but we'll make you a good person here. Otherwise, I will refer you to that. Yeah, but I'm not joking. I might sound funny, but I just have to ease myself. If I don't talk like I'm easing myself to make it like it's funny, I don't want to have stress because of you. But mind you, what I'm saying is very serious. We have referred uncountable people from this office to here about there. You will not be you are not the first, you will not end it, you will not stop it here. You are wicked. Even when they are no longer living with you, how is it your business if they rent opposite you? Is their right to choose where to rent house, where to live? That is human rights internationally. The fundamental human rights. They should choose who to marry. They choose religion. Choose where to live, sir. That's why you see when we travel abroad, because of the human rights, they welcome us. You have the right to choose where to live. So now they rent not too far from you, become problem, your wife will not visit even when they are pregnant. Why is it your business to go and ask if they're pregnant, your wife not tell you? How can your wife tell you when you are not happy with them? Pregnancy is another thing. It's not something they announce. Moreover, you are not a good in-law to them. You are not happy with them. So she can never endanger her sisters. Madam, you don't ask them what they need. Make I just put them to where they belong to and handle another case. Have you asked them yes or no?
I haven't.
Oh yeah, put that mic close to your mouth, Oga. Which kind of wasting of time be that one? 20-something years, they will beat your sister like that. Oga, now you are go out first. This marriage, when you don't brutalize somebody, pikin, don't turn out to Mike Tyson. If I face you, if not be human right, you not go for beat me. You see how many men you don't beat, but you dey beat your woman, your son when you know say no one raise hand on you. You think say if not be by father, you feel beat this boy. Then not if now he will tear your head. I'm not encouraging him. So now he not because the training you gave him, because God's training. He refused to lay hand on you because he's a very careful person. If he lay hand on you, become a cursed child. That is the funniest thing about God. Very funny, I'll tell you. You beat your papa. Your papa na him beat him papa oh. Na him swear for him. Say your pikin will beat you. As you beat her, your pikin not supposed to beat you again because they use you to pay your papa when you beat your papa. Guess what? Your pikin will beat you. Guess what? Your pikin will beat her. Meanwhile, now you beat your papa, then make your papa swear for you, say your pikin will do you so. He not stop there. He begin to your pikin beat this one, that one beat one. He continue. So now, all the nonsense you have been doing to this family, this guy has raised his hand upon you. He become a cursed child. In 20-30 years from now, people will be judging their case. If pikin don't begin beating. Don't force people. Don't force curse into children's life. It's very wrong of you. 20 years watching you beating his mother. If he loses his temper, he become a cursed child because he lay hand upon his father and you made him do it. It's unwise. So now, what do you want from this family, sir?
Which I want from this family. Let me say I don't love my family, I love them. Now lack of understanding between me and my wife, now they cause this problem. Like since she understands me, all this will not happen. I want us to come back and I want her to listen to what I don't want and what I want.
Okay, let's state what you don't want now. We will put it right if she can afford it. Oh yeah.
Thank you, sir.
One,
there's a woman in our compound. I stop, I don't want to see her with that woman.
What is the reason?
The reason, the woman, they always sit down, giving her advice, different advice.
What kind of advice?
There's a day when we have an issue with this, my wife. The woman went to go and carry police call.
And arrest you?
Yes. There's a different.
The son was given a what happened?
I was the one who went to call police people.
Please give me the phone.
Watch. Pass it on.
There was one afternoon I was sleeping inside. They were having issues. The next thing, my dad was beating my mom, dragging her on the streets, all afternoon, beating my mom. Even took a big stick. More than 4 men were holding my dad, but because of stubbornness, they decided to leave me because he almost wanted to kill my mom that day. To the extent, Okada men were passing, more than 5, started beating him up. To the extent, his mouth.
They beat your dad?
The mark on his mouth.
Your dad?
Yes. They
Very good.
beat him to the extent his mouth cut.
Very good.
Blood was everywhere.
That is how
I just woke up one afternoon like, they say where you did your daddy dey beat your mama for street like that. I no come fit take am again. Come say okay o. Come meet man say because the thing no wan know me to say I really wan fight am that day, but I no fit. Come try to like follow the men, come go carry policemen for like junction. As in you know say policemen dey find am come, he come follow first run comot for compound.
In the wrong.
He come comot.
Your papa dey fear.
My mom that day was crying because she no fit do anything.
That piece no na
My
give
mom-
am that leg.
My mom come like assuming say those Okada men no beat am up. I swear to God Almighty, my mom go dey hospital and I dey very sure. To the extent I see the stick, people won't fear leave am. Nobody feel hold am for that kind of stick.
Don't do. Give am mic, Jare. This man, no. See, anybody that want to say something, you on your own, you can be saying your own there. As far as I'm concerned, psychologically, what I'm seeing here, this woman is in danger. Not this one when you want to list something. I'm going to handle you with iron hand. Now we go list something, give you, but they list your own first. The one you have listed so far now is here. A woman in the compound, not to, you don't want your wife to see her anymore. 2.
What is the second one?
That is it.
No. Everything when you want, when peace will take rain, she come back home. Now I say me talk. Put mine close to your mouth.
I don't want her to stay outside late because she normally stay outside late. Sometimes she will enter house 11 o'clock.
What time is her closing time?
5 o'clock I think. Or
You think you are not sure?
5. She
Give
normally
her,
comes.
give her. We will know from here. Madam, what time is your closing time?
I close 5 o'clock.
Oh, very good.
So
Hold
that
on. Not be you they ask question, I me they ask. Give madam. You close 5 p.m.
Yes, sir.
And what is your distance between your house and the working place?
Okay. Sometimes I dey plait hair for people also. Sometimes
Did you tell your husband you are practicing?
Yes, I tell you, you know.
And when you are there and you are late, did you call home?
Yes,
You
I come.
call by
When
phone?
I come.
Good.
I call, you know.
You never answer
So
my
I'm-
question. No, where
yes,
to? From your house to your place of work.
Yes.
How many? If I say kilometer, you may not understand how many hours, how many minutes trek or bike or motor. How do you go there?
Okay. Because the working place is in law school from VI. So when we close, there's traffic. So sometimes
Madam, wait first.
How many hours does
How many hours when there is no traffic? Because if I say kilometer, you may not
Sometimes I
understand.
reach 6:30, but I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I will reach from 6:30.
If you dey go when hold up no dey,
Okay.
which time you dey leave house?
They leave house to the work.
To the work.
Okay, I leave 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock a.m.
Yes.
If hold up no dey at all, madam, which time you dey arrive your work?
I dey reach 7:30.
That is 1 hour 30 minutes.
Yes.
Then if you come dey come hold up come dey, how many hour hold up no ever hold you?
I can spend 2 hours.
Very good, just 30 minutes different.
Yes.
That means your place not far. So now, if you close, what time do you close?
I close for 5 o'clock.
Exactly 5. Which time you normally reach house?
I reach at like 6:30.
Every day, if there is no hold up.
Yes.
If there is hold up, you go.
No, that's 6:30. If there is order 6:30.
Okay. If there is no hold up.
Okay, 6 or sometimes
Good.
4.
And sometimes you close and begin to prat head.
Yes.
Which time you don't ever enter house late because you prat head?
Normally.
Latest, highest.
Normally, sometimes I go plant here. You can wait for me for
No,
most of
not be you wait,
okay.
madam.
Okay.
Don't stress me.
I come like 10 o'clock.
Have you ever come 11, 12? Even in a month, in a year? Have you
Yes, I come like that, and you know.
Madam, don't stress me.
Okay, no.
Have you ever come 11 or
No,
12?
no,
11?
no,
11?
no.
You said yes just now.
So because he know, he don't become no. Whether he know or not know, you don't ever come even if he wait for you somewhere 11.
Yes.
Why you dey stress me now? If I stress you, you will not like it. This man, I condemn him, but he still get some point inside.
Yes.
Nobody fit condemn married man finish because he must get wetin he want for him marriage.
Yes.
You know they try now. I don't know if that president don't tell you say you get your for your body. The thing I condemn your husband for, he cannot beat you for 20 years now. He rather let you go or he say go calm down. They say if you cannot beat them, you join them. If you see man calm, you know me say the woman don't calm. Oh. I don't do beat my wife. I don't shout. People don't say to us, my wife not calm down. I have to calm down. They cry for us. This is a peaceful family. It's because the man says, hey, as you not change, I will bear you. I no fit bear my wife no fit bear me. Una go fight so take 105 years of na age now see dey fight. No be say fight dey finish for marriage, one person must surrender. You might be the bad person here if you wan do some investigation. Okay. But your husband become the bad person because he no give up. When he see say let my family go, you no gree. I no need you around me, you no gree. You see, you know say na sadist you dey marry, you no gree. You become the bad person if you want to judge. This man say he just need you for himself alone. If you cannot, give up the marriage. I don't need your family if you cannot give up the marriage because this man is not ready to change for 20 years. No, so now he become the bad person because he did not enjoy it. And you never give up. Now you want to become nurse of your sister midnight. Now you the knock door that they call. That is why this man say make una carry una wala go Jericho if una wan rent. Then they inside una still dey torment this man. Then they near una still dey torment am. This man no need that kind of joy in his life. He's a sadist. He has children by mistake. The love is not there. So he may not need the children. He need just you. Even if una no fit see pint where say una no fit eat, be with me. That is the kind of man. You understand? You know wetin sweet me inside that beating when Okada people give am. The thing sweet me because sometimes I dey say if we remove human rights, this and that, sometimes they like jungle justice for people like this, but na human right dey calm me down. So that was very good. At least I'm not the one that initiated it. I did not instigate it. It was done naturally. He may need such beating again by accident. Your God is reacting positively. That beating that they need would see. Now this one they give my wife. Now so they pay. Maybe he did not beat you throughout that week, but would they fear say I beat this Okada people one pass again today. That was very good. So Oga, wetin be the second one? You say na only that one. Give am second one when your wife no go do. No, not forget.
That one where they go flathead, come back late.
Yeah.
I don't want it. Sometimes she go flathead, she dey sleep there.
Give my phone. We know we'll come out here today. Madam, you don't ever sleep outside based on your business. Not lie. Oh.
So I don't know how to explain this.
You will know how to explain.
Okay, because you know all about the business.
You know when you know now you want to confirm to this house.
Okay.
Even if, but let me use one, I may not want to use foul language, but let me use one word. It happened in abroad. Some men will take their wife to red light. You know what they call red light? Restroom. You know what they call restroom? Where you enjoy, man and woman enjoy together. Some men take their girlfriend there, let me not say wife. They will wait outside, or Igbo will help them because they need money. You understand? But that will not, that doesn't stop the man when they are quarreling to say you be a shower, it not stop him. But now you carry and go. Okay, let's see that way. Now your husband say carry you go where you plant her sleep. Let's agree. Madam, have you ever slept outside in respect of your business?
I sleep outside for my business.
Very good. So which one would they complain say your husband not good, your husband good? Your in now feel say you sabi sleep outside. If I drive here, he will sleep customer. But that's why he say not dey sorry for you when he dey drive, but it's very wrong of him. Now he don't tell you say whether poverty dey smell for in life. He no want make you do that business again when make you sleep. Do you agree?
I will not agree for my business. I will never leave my business.
He not say make you leave am. He said the sleeping of outside, the business wey dey make you sleep outside, he no want am.
I will not sleep outside for the business again.
And also coming back late.
The late and the sleeping.
I will stop.
That one no mean say you can't come 3 p.m. because you don't sleep outside.
No, I will,
All this thing you are going to write it. They are going to write it down.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Or yeah, give Oga sleeping outside. Which one again? You don't even know what to say. You are confused. You want form something talk.
Let me form.
Put mic close to your mouth, Jare. You make me the verse for you now. The way you the panel beat woman when you be your mother. You not get anything to say.
Okay, staying outside later.
You have mentioned that.
Are you confused? Not be staying outside late stroke, sleeping outside.
Staying down outside, sleeping outside, and the woman that you talk about, your son said he's not the woman, that he was the one that went to
It no matter. Let me give you one parable. That will not be problem. We will come to that.
Okay, sir.
You don't know say who carry stick take be snake different. Who snake they look? Now the stick. Now you know why they vex for that woman. Whether na him carry police, abi na him follow and go. That is between you and wetin make you vex. So no carry me go back there. Which one be the other one? May not greet neighbors.
No, you can greet them. I don't say make you know.
You never talk
woman,
of the sister.
You can greet the woman, but all those can sit down. Where the woman,
they break a goosey, you know.
All those I don't want.
It's okay. What of the sisters? What do we do to them?
I don't want her to go inside the compound where they can greet.
The sister, Madam, leave her now. Let him speak his mind. We are talking of the sister, not the neighbor, so may not forget. The sister, her sisters, your in-laws.
My in-laws. No, the in-law.
Your in-law now be her sisters now. Now you say may not go their compound, but they can meet for road.
Yes, now what in I tell
you be devil.
Arrange your leg, no follow.
Okay.
You be devil. I said it before, I'm saying it again. Now his sister, her sisters you dey talk will not be the neighbor. I will write her that she can do it. Oh yeah, go.
Yeah, yes, sir.
No, you never do. She should avoid her sisters, but they can greet on the road. Is that not what you said?
Yes,
At the right time, your will. Okay. Don't finish. Yeah, give your wife now. Madam, that woman when they say they go arrest and they make Tori, what is your relationship with the woman? Who is she?
She's my neighbor.
Just neighbor.
So.
Okay. If you can greet her, you should not go to her house and stay and be tori. Can you? We are not forcing you. Do you think you can do that?
So, but there's no need for me to say anything, Abi.
Whatever you say now, this is what he wants. And we are not saying you must agree. No, yes, yes because, no because. You must give us yes or no before you explain.
I will not agree.
Okay, why?
Because she's the person that sell market in front of that shop. Most of the time, I don't have money.
Tell us why you won't cry now.
I don't have money. I bought credit on her hand.
Madam.
And I'm going to work. She borrowed me some money. I don't have money. That is why
Why was
she
it
is.
you?
That is
No, they let make you they stop her for crying.
So
You want to use your hand
because,
Oh, yeah. Madam, you borrow money from her.
yeah, she helped me. She
Good.
assisted me sometimes. So she's
Madam.
okay.
You not be a good woman, so.
Yes.
Well, let her let. You see this man, your husband na him eat, using hand take clean white cloth when he wear. Now you eat, go wash your hand, and meanwhile two of na eat the soup. Okay, dey hear am? You eat finish, you not clean your mouth, na him be the man. Your wife just eat finish, you clean her mouth. Two of na troublesome. Because to say she said give up since 20 years.
Please for don't rain.
Please for don rain. You can imagine now, you give her too much. Not be say we dey for you, Oga, for giving her those options of life, oh. But we just wanted to know your mind, two of you. Your husband say, I not say no greet am, oh. But that tori can't come together. Maybe una dey plan coup. He no dey free. You can't tell your husband in presence of this commission say, who side? Because na him make you still dey live. Who you will make you live? Una no fit live for road. He come from her house, una meet, na exchange money and goods. You no fit go. You sef get your own. Well, life a life. That one can't go. So we not force you to agree. Oh. Tell us whether you don't agree or not.
So peace to reign. I agree. I will do that.
Not be peace to reign for 1 week. Oh.
Yes, I understand.
Now for the rest of my life, peace suppose reign.
Yes.
Friend today, enemy tomorrow. I know greet am since we call human right. After 3 months, now I can't go out because it's already 3 months. Nobody is forcing you. You're gonna put it down. Undertaking. Do you agree?
So I will be greeting with her. But
That
I'm not
is, your
going to
husband did not
her.
stop you from greeting her,
Okay.
madam. Don't stress us.
Okay, I've heard.
Okay, God bless you. 2, they say your sisters, whether una be the same father, the same mother, make una dey wave una hand to una sef for street.
So for that one, I will never accept.
Me too no go accept.
I will not.
Me, I
That
can't
is-
imagine person say
Yeah.
because I marry or I marry am, make my sister come become my enemies. That is why I call that this man with that apology the name when I call her saying na sadist or devil. E no work. Give am mind. Give your husband mind. Oga, how many of una your mother born?
6.
Carry am put for your mouth now.
6.
By the grace of God, they still dey alive.
And then they,
Why you can't dey do this to your wife now? They not born only you, you not fall for sky now. Eh? Why you not beg God make you remove that stone heart from your mind? You are too strong in heart now.
no, sir, never say I dey strong. There's a reason why.
That is enough you work for.
No,
family.
There's a reason why the thing come to that extent.
Tell me.
You understand?
Shortly, don't waste my time. What is the reason?
Why the reason? Because of I gave her a instruction. I said, see, this girl is pregnant.
Now you pregnant her.
No, the problem make the problem not come make it affect my wife.
Now she tell you say she be egg, say one break. If problem for family no affect person, wetin dey affect person for life? Tell me now, not be family we can't live for, not be only Oyibo no need family. Are you white man? So dem tell you say anybody dey want you poor, not be family make everybody poor. You should reason like human being and have the feeling of human being, sir. At least the way I'm treating this case is like I'm romancing it. Or maybe sometimes I talk like we are joking. That is normal. I can't make you cry here. But you are not being reasonable or responsible. And I don't like that. How dare? Like you are family of 6. Even if I wish you have love for them and your wife will not stop you from wave them from distance. That means the day they will have ceremony, she will not go there because she cannot help them. Okay? I know say you not to love your children like that, but waiting you know what made them do to your family, not one to people. You understand? You not work like that. Me too, I will not accept that one. I won't. Which other one again? The outside, she already agreed. She agreed that woman. Oh, the sister wish me standing before you will not agree. Now she said no agree.
See,
But let's ask the house. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Anybody, all of now when they hear us, anybody they hear when we agree to this person, this man condition, say either me man or woman, in a situation like this, I will be waving my family from the road. If anybody there may raise up in hand when you agree to this man. Okay. Be like say una no understand. I want to stand. If una know say una no agree with this kind of situation, may una raise up una hand. Everybody no agree with your guy. You see now, it be like say I dey punish you since because I was talking alone to you. They no agree. That one supposed make you change. Wait. Okay. You no look back. Stand up. No vex. Stand up. You no see them just now. I bet if una no say una no agree, make una raise up una hand. No see una. Okay, look them. No, don't joke with me. Don't joke with me. Look at them. They disagree.
they will disagree now. I know the reason because my wife they go that place there.
No, that is the judgment now. Now so God talk am because they say majority carry the vote. So why you not try change now? Because what you are trying to impose on her is evil. Why not just change automatically? You are wicked. You are still arguing nonsense. Look, I'm not the one talking now. More than 10 people here say the same voice. They are not my family. Something brought them here. They did not come with you. They are here for different purpose. The case that brought them here later might be even worse than your own, but still they disagree with you. Oh my God. You cannot stress me. That will not work now.
Okay.
Do you still need this marriage? You can never ask your wife. President, not go. I have visitors. No.
Say what?
Do you still need this marriage?
I need the marriage.
Okay, let's assume your wife disagree with all. Now she said no to all. Do you still need this marriage?
If she said no, that is. If she said no for all the.
The only one she said yes now. Now he be sleeping outside because it's not also normal. The rest too, we say we see they meet your neighbor, her neighbor, and they meet her sisters. So what do you want from the marriage in this regard?
If she don't agree for this, so we'll separate. That is all.
All right.
I don't want headache.
No problem. Now waiting I want hear from you whether you deeply really have this relationship in heart, whether it's for better for worse. That's why I put that question to you, because there are if you don't need that, we'll manage her like that. Maybe I love her. There is nothing like hell in this relationship. That's what I've been trying to get from you since, and you just spoke your mind. We have seen a case like it. We will still say to give to your wife. Madam, what do you want? What do you want in this relationship, this marriage?
What I want in this marriage.
Put it close to your mouth.
What I want in this marriage, I want it to stand as a man.
No, not be what I ask you.
Okay.
Do you still want this marriage?
I want this marriage.
Your husband is not changing and is not ready to change, madam. Do you still want this marriage?
I don't want.
Why?
I don't want. Because I see.
Put it close to your mouth.
Because why he say he doesn't want? Because of my children now that at home now. Stop there for school about 1 week again.
Madam, that's not what I asked you. Your husband here refused to change. You know the meaning. That means everything has been doing continue.
Okay, no, I'm
do
not.
You still want this marriage?
I don't want. I don't want.
So what do you want now from
I
the
want
marriage?
to live with my children.
Which one you want to live with your children?
If I go now, you can't take care of my children.
So why do you now choose and you now think the man will leave his children for you? Since you prefer your cousin and prefer your, hold on madam, now that you prefer your cousin and you prefer your neighbor to your marriage, why do you want to go with his children?
No, point of correction, President. She did not prefer those people to her marriage. I just twist the question to see their heart, and you were here. It's like you two were not following up from your mind. Don't be tired. Sometimes you don't expect it always to be smooth. Okay, both of una dey here when they speak my broken English.
Yes, sir.
Your husband never said he don't want this marriage, and you never said you don't want it. But I twist it to see una heart. Una heart, no love there. So we will fix and the way be. We will paint outside, live inside on paint. I just want to enter on our mind. I don't enter, come back. No me say it's finished here. We will fix and for now. Second-handed vehicle. You paint the body. You leave the interior inside. You understand? Now inside on our heart, I go. I do tests, and the tests don't come out. No me say no settle here. But mind you, the inside on our heart, the marriage is not there. You understand? So you already agree. You already agree. Say you go stop that woman contact or they meet for road. You
Yes.
agree.
Yes.
You agree. Say you know they sleep outside.
Yes.
That one don't already work now. Then the one when me too not agree, when the house not agree now, that one, whether cousin or no cousin, if this man too love you, he go relocate. They say if you cannot be there, you join them. You dey house for 18 years, even person house. After 10 years, they renovate am. You dey person house one room. This trouble not make you progress, and you not even know say na trouble. They not dey progress in trouble. Look at your son now. When suppose don't have man now in any work, he's doing driver. You dey use your bad luck. They follow them. You no work now. You dey house for 18 years. I not say you should be ashamed, no, but you need to change location, see how other life be somewhere else. If these people too near you and you love this family, you go far. When be say before they will never come uninvited, even transport everything safe. You go, your wife say no, see will gossip with, but when they go work. There are ways to kill rats, many ways. But if to say you truly love this woman, now you go relocate. You go do like say let's go to where we never know, so that they will start from each other small, and the respect will come there. You understand? I see say una no wan separate. Now wetin dey our mouth una dey look for. So oga, give am mic. Na final we dey go. All this your action when dem talk against you, you regret it or not? Remember your son so is there, your wife and the family and all that. You get wetin you regret now. Say I no suppose do and I no know say e no bad, e no good.
My son, listen, issue. I don't mean to.
Okay, you get the one you regret.
Sir?
You get the one you regret at all.
Or
Everything when they say you dey do since now.
this one where they say I dey beat my wife every time. I don't beat her every time. Oh.
Okay, your son, you get wetin you regret anything at all? You suppose beat am half time at all?
My son?
You no get where you suppose beat your wife now when you say no dey beat her every time. You regret your action. I wan know because not show for your face but talk from your mouth.
I don't regret for the action they say now.
Okay, you no regret anything you do. You feel you are doing the right thing. Have you?
Not say I'm doing the right thing because I normally tell her what.
You not do right thing, not be wrong thing you do. Oga, wetin dem talk say you do since? Shey you regret am say I sorry I no suppose do am, or you know what you do is right? Tell me, na not stress me.
It's wrong.
Be na my English. I speak pidgin English, you turn upside down. I manage the one I no even go for school. Be like a lawyer, you turn upside down. Make I speak my mama language. What is your problem, sir? And they ask whether your brain correct since they laugh. See question I ask you now, you show say your brain not correct. What is the meaning of that? Don't stress me. Oh. So which one you regret now? All of them?
Yes.
Okay. You need to apologize. May we know whether your house will feel go back to normal. As you say wetin you do, you know say no good. Apologize. Make we know that na for your heart.
If I go apologize, if she accept what I want from my house, I will
That
do
means
that.
you not regret your action now. You not regret. If you regret that, you not get error with that. So why are you forcing yourself? You know, leave them now. What, sorry? Okay. I thought you after the reaction. Okay, they can react, they are human. You don't regret that, but I love this thing, but it's wasting my time. I love the comedy, but it's wasting my time. The drama. You say what you do to a person, you regret that. That means you apologize, you say she need to agree. That means you did what you do. You were doing it because you wanted to do. You don't have any regret over it. So how can you apologize? How am I sure this woman is safe and free? In 10 minutes I will be done, I beg. Okay, now you made these people they wake. Now different case carry them come.
For my son, I not pay apologize because my son fight me. Told me for ground. I will never apologize for him.
Yes.
I will never do that.
You're right. You see what I tell you before. You make your son beat you, and your son will make, for that reason, the son will beat him or daughter. You know, Sienna, you make him beat you now, but you diverse. And it's not right for him to raise hand. But he cannot watch you killing his mother. You see how they take cause generation per generation, which is very bad. For you now, you don't already cause her now.
I didn't beat her mother that day. I not touch her. I didn't touch this woman.
But
they are lying.
Don't worry. I know they are lying well, but listen. Now, you understand now, say you don't curse your child. Tell God say you not curse her.
I didn't swear for him.
And for your mind, you not curse her.
I didn't.
For your mind, sir, you not curse her.
I didn't curse him.
Now curse you, they curse her now. You say you dey vex for her, now curse.
Yeah.
You don't say you dey vex now curse. See say na driver you want do for your life. Now things not be like the way you want and now they drive now. Because you drive, don't mean say you must drive. If you apologize to the mother and you promise not to do it again, he will apologize to you right away. Because he not just wake up, they beat you or they drag you. He just drag you to save the life of his mother. So if you stop that, then he will equally apologize. He love a lovely home. He wish to see his parents pray in love. He wished to show to his girlfriend, these are my parents. They look too young, just like I. He wanted to do so, but he was not given, never given the opportunity. Okay, you are delaying also. I will adjourn your case back to Ikeja, or maybe you like that. Let me handle other cases. Madam, give your wife. No, I will still come another day. The way this man they beat you, do you feel safe?
I'm not safe.
You don't feel safe?
Yes.
Okay. Can you choose between the marriage and life?
I choose my life.
Okay.
Yes.
That means you don't feel safe.
Yes.
Okay, I don't see you change yet. You're not ever ready to change. All right, we are going to stop here, and they're gonna wait. Maybe later in the day, if you realize what you want and what you want to say, we may give him the audience to come back on live. We'll air it, but we cannot, for his sake, delay every other cases that are supposed to be taken care of today. We started this case maybe around 1 or 2 hours. We are still here now, and nothing tangible have been achieved. Oga, you will still get murder. If you meet your father, they beat your mother like that, seriously, what will you do? Give her mic.
I will separate.
Yes, that's very good. How do they separate? Like just, no, now stop fighting.
I'll separate them.
How? If you come and you say, Daddy, Mommy, stop fighting, or Daddy, stop beating Mommy, and your daddy refuse to stop, will you continue shouting, saying stop, stop? What will you do next?
I'll hold him.
Good. And by the time you hold him and your father is applying more strength and more force, what will you now do? Will you also apply more weakness or force, energy to separate?
More energy.
Very good. You don't judge him. You don't judge him. When you refuse to leave his mother, you are now applying more energy to make sure you kill the mother. He will also apply more energy to make sure he stop you. Then you may fall down in the process. You might feel the pain where he's holding you.
Sorry, when in that process, the mother is not there. When we're dragging with my son.
Okay, what causes the dragging? What led to the dragging?
Okay. My son went out. I always warn him. He should not come home late. Anytime my son, he normally come home late. So I warn him not 1, 2 times, several times. So anytime when I go to work, I will just come to the house and relax. When it is maybe 9 o'clock or 8, I will lock my door. So that is the instruction I give my son. I said, anytime you come, when it's late, when you see the door is locked, so you can go and sleep with your friends. So he normally come 11 o'clock, 12. So the extent the guy went to put hand, he knocked the door. So one of my girls opened the door. So he now leave the door open. As he opened the door, he didn't come inside. I wake up, I see the door is open again. When I look time, it's after 11. And then lock the door back. By that time, I was sleeping and I saw my son was putting hand under the kitchen door. He want to open the door. So I just quickly come to the kitchen door. I said, who is it? He said, it's me, Shell. I said, what are you doing here? You want to open the door? Say you want to collect his charger. I said, okay. Grace, give me the charger. Let me give. I give him the charger.
That I should collect it and go back to where it's coming from.
Yes.
Oh my God. Go ahead, sir. We are with you.
So from that process, he now blocked the door with his leg. I said, so you want to fight me? He said no. He said I should give him the charger. I give him the charger. He want to force himself inside the room. So I push him back. So we start dragging with him. So the essence we start fighting with him.
Okay. Your son not come home on time is better than sleeping outside. You see that 1 minute. No be una dey shout answers. And that time answers never end. You are not a good father now. Even if you go thief for night, he still decides to come home 1 o'clock. Then they pursue and you hear say thief, you first still open first. As a fatherly law, before you even tell police, say come catch her na but as a good citizen, you will first still open first. You not show love to their mother, you not show love to her. And this guy still love you because they say push you for now. He still love you. You not try. I wish you agree say you not try for good. Mona back go one side, come back for night then. So you never know what you want. Now let us speak other people's statement. if they want to go outside, you can let them take a break outside. This family of I think I made Adamu and Elizabeth, they can go outside and all right. We are really not doing it to praise everybody. We are doing it to praise God. But as you all know, when a case bends, you too go bend to look at it. You know, when you are driving now, as a driver, you see sharp corner, you know you turn. You too go inside, said, now so you said they turn. Now, as case be, now they take the handle, I'm not doing it to praise you. You understand? So we'll just see, we made them go reason. Maybe they don't want to conclude quickly. So they will go reason. And that is when we will allow people to call in. Because we have too many cases to attend to now. That's why we did not open the line yet. We know if we open the line, the man will hear me. But I don't think it's a person that is willing to change, but we will change him. All right, God bless you.